Namaskar, India Meteorological Department welcomes you in Delhi weather briefing. Highlights of the Delhi weather briefing are that the heat wave conditions over East India are likely to continue for next 3 days and abate thereafter. And these are likely over northwest and central India during next 5 days. And there is possible abatement after 5 days over northwest and central India. If we look into observed heat wave conditions, then the heat wave conditions have been observed over Gangetic West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Odisha in isolated pockets. And as we can see here, that over most parts of Rajasthan, over most parts of North MP, isolated parts of South MP, and over most parts of Vidarbha and some parts of Madhya Maharashtra, Marathwada, and some parts of North Madhya Maharashtra and isolated parts of Gujarat. The temperatures have been observed, and also over many parts of East UP, the temperatures have been observed in the range of 43 to 45 degree centigrade. And also over Vidarbha and over West Rajasthan, 4 to 5 stations have reported more than 45 degree centigrade temperature. If you look into synoptic conditions today, then there is a western disturbance roughly along 55 degree of longitude to the north of 28 degree of latitude, and there is a cyclonic circulation over eastern parts of Uttar Pradesh and neighborhood, and there is a trough extending east-west trough extending from this circulation to southern Assam, and also a trough extending from this cyclonic circulation over East UP to South Interior Karnataka across East MP, Vidarbha, Telangana, and North Interior Karnataka in lower tropospheric levels. So, under the influence of these conditions, and as there is no active western disturbance approaching the country during next 5 days, so heat wave conditions are likely to continue during next 5 days over Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, UP, and over Madhya Pradesh and Vidarbha. So here we can see that over West Rajasthan and MP and Vidarbha, we have given orange color over West Rajasthan for today and tomorrow, and then on 30th of April, the orange color from West Rajasthan has been removed, as there is a possibility of dust storm over Rajasthan, over Punjab, Haryana, and UP in isolated parts under the influence of this western disturbance, which is currently roughly along 55 degree of longitude. So it will move eastwards, and under the influence of its interaction with the lower level easterly, some dust storm activity over Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, and UP in isolated places, along with some trace rainfall or drizzle is likely over the region on 30th of April. But it will not cause any significant downfall in the prevailing heat wave conditions, and the heat wave conditions would continue even after that. And from 2nd of May, as another western disturbance, which is comparatively stronger, is approaching, is likely to affect northwest India. So under the influence of that, the heat wave conditions over northwest and central India may abate from 3rd May onwards. And if we look into East India over Bihar, Jharkhand, Gangetic West Bengal, and Odisha, so heat wave conditions are likely to abate from these subdivisions from 1st of May. As we can see here, that these heat wave condition symbols are not shown here on 1st of May and on 2nd of May. So the heat wave conditions over East India is likely to abate from 1st May onwards. And over northeast India, we can see the under the influence of southwesterly wind from the Bay of Bengal. So rainfall activity over northeast India is again likely to increase from tomorrow, when there is a possibility of isolated heavy rainfall over South Assam and Meghalaya during 29th of April to 2nd of May in isolated places, and over Arunachal Pradesh on 29th of April. There is possibility of isolated heavy rainfall, and also scattered to fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall would continue over Assam and Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh, and isolated to scattered rainfall, light rainfall would continue over Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, and Tripura. And as far as these heat wave conditions over Punjab, Haryana, and West UP and Rajasthan is concerned, so it will continue during next 5 days, except over East UP where the heat wave conditions may abate along with the heat wave conditions over Bihar, Jharkhand, and these areas. The heat wave conditions over these areas would abate from 1st May, and over East UP it may abate from 2nd of May. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll again meet with the Delhi weather briefing for weather warning during next 5 days. Thank you and goodbye.